Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Kill for Survive. After a long time, I'm back with another DPS Showdown. Genshin version 3.6 is exiting with a top-tier bow DPS banner, and patch 3.7 is starting with another bow DPS banner, and both are reruns. Till now we have a total of 5 archer DPS. We are getting 2 of them consecutively. So why don't we do a DPS comparison between them and let's see who is the best. And the contestants are GANYU, YOIMIYA and CHILDE. You might be wondering why I didn't include Tighnari and Yelan in this comparison. Actually, Tighnari is now the rarest character in the game, because he is listed in standard banner, and there is not even 10% guarantee to getting him. But still, if you want to see him in a comparison, link in the description. And speaking of Yelan, I did a voting poll before making this video. I saw there that the number of using C0 Yelan as DPS is very low, so I have excluded her from this comparison. Before starting the video, let's discuss some basic about our contestants. First of all, let's talk about GANYU. She has high base crit damage in her Ascension, multiple AoE skills, she deals massive damage even at C0, and she also provides cryo damage bonus support. But her base HP is very low, charge attack takes time without C6, no interruption resistance while using charged attacks. Now let's talk about YOIMIYA. Her elemental burst buffs party members' attack, deals damage from a safe distance, great against single target enemies. Elemental skill is her main DPS kit, so she has no energy issue. But her normal attacks will only target the closest enemy, not effective against multiple enemies on her own. Elemental burst's attack buff doesn't apply to herself. And our final contestant is CHILDE. He can swap from melee to range with elemental skill. His elemental burst changes depending on combat stance. Damage spikes up on fights with multiple enemies. His melee attacks constantly apply hydro, but long skill cooldown if not managed properly. CD reduction for his skill is locked behind constellations. His main DPS kit is elemental burst. Now let's check out their build. Adepti GANYU attributes are 1889 attack, with 62% crit rate, and 206% crit damage. She is using her 4-star signature weapon Hameomi in rank 3. Her artifacts are 4-piece Wanderer's Troop set. Constellation 0. Talents are 1089. Firework Girl YOIMIYA attributes are 2191 attack with 67% crit rate and 176% crit damage. She is using her 4-star signature weapon Rust in rank 4. Her artifacts are 4-piece Shimanoa's Reminiscence set. Constellation 0. Talents are 7-10-10. Tartaglia CHILDE attributes are 2229 attack, with 60% crit rate and 159% crit damage. He is using his 4-star signature weapon Rust in rank 4. His artifacts are 2-piece Heart of Depth and 2-piece Noblesse Oblige. Constellation 0. Talents are 10-10-7. This comparison is divided into 3 parts: raw damage, abyss boss fight and crowd control capability. In this video we'll try to find out who is the best as F2P DPS. Now without further ado, let's start the video.
This is long overdue!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
For raw damage, I used a 20% crit rate food buff to ensure their crit hit. For the first round I used GANYU's attack sand instead of elemental mastery sand. Her burst animation is longer than the others, otherwise she perform well in this phase, and she take the second place. YOIMIYA attack speed is too fast, and she is also good at raw damage. That's why so many of YOIMIYA users use her in mono pyro team. For her attack speed capability she win this round very easily. Childe start with elemental skill, then perform his iconic elemental burst, then his normal and charge attack. His raw damage is not much good as compared to other contestants. That's why most of the time he used in vaporized team comp, although his overall raw damage performance is not bad at all. Now let's go for the second round.
Who's next?
Teamwork is dreamwork! No touching! Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain outlines your face.
Mind side effects. Remember, health comes first.
Teamwork is dreamwork! No Everybody focus! Rain cutter! Know my soul! Rain outlines your face.
Taking a turn for the better.
Going in! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Go in! Let's light it up! Let me lead you a burst.
In this phase everyone use their budget team except Biasu. In GANYU Melt team you have to carry a shield character, and 4-star shielders are not suitable for GANYU Melt team. After Biasu release I realized he is the most compatible teammate for this team comp. He gives you high interruption resistance with massive healing, and his off-field dendro create burning effects that ensure your reverse melt reaction during GANYU's burst duration. After all of this GANYU fall behind because her charge attack takes time without Constellation 6. This free-to-play YOIMIYA hyper carry team is insane against single enemies, easy to play and massive reaction damage with ultimate attack speed. She again win this match. And I personally recommend you this team comp for boss fight. I know many of you will say, Childe takes second place because of Xiangling, and I agreed. But we also have to accept that because of the Childe, Xiangling's damage shining highly. Cause till now he is the fastest hydro applicator. On the other hand his elemental burst has huge damage ratio. Now let's go for our final round, crowd control capability.
Remember, health comes first.
Brace
yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Stand clear! Teamwork is dreamwork! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Seems like an emergency.
Teamwork is dreamwork! No, my access denied! Light it up!
Mind the side effects.
Everybody stand back!
Taking a turn for the better. Wouldn't let your guard down.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Mama, get them! Cool Bishop down! The fuse is lit!
Overall, GANYU's damage output is much higher than others, but the problem is her damage dealing speed is little slower than the others. She is compatible in every scenario, no matter you stand against single or crowd enemies. GANYU is one of my favorite DPS. As I said before, she is not effective against multiple enemies on her own. That's why we have to carry in another crowd controller sub DPS against multiple enemies, and I chose Xiangling as a support. Her performance is not too bad with this team comp, although she is a single target DPS, and Childe don't need any explanation against multiple enemies. He is mainly popular for his crowd control skill. He win this match very easily. So here is the overall result. Which character you have and which one is your favorite, and who you want to see in the next comparison. Let me know in the comment section. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care. And one important thing, please don't forget to subscribe.
No touch, you can run!